Hello, hello, hello. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Chris. Hope you can hear us. There's Jaden. Welcome. So I bought this Xbox 360 a few months ago, and it came with a bunch of controllers. It came with these three. So I got, which are apparently Xbox One controllers, and a couple of Xbox 360 controllers. But this one's the nicest one, and it's also the worst one. So it powers on with the USB lead, but I've just noticed it's been smashed. It's got a big smash there. Keep looking up there. It's got a big smash there. Cracked. This is all in the wrong place. That's obviously, it's been thrown by the looks of it, but it's also been opened up by the looks of it too. So it powers on. I've got I got a lead today for it. So if I plug it in the computer, the PC, get in there. If I plug it in the PC, it comes on. And if I have set OBS up correctly, it does work. My lad wants me to turn one of his 360s into an RGH. What's an RGH? RGH. I don't know what that is. I don't know anything about these controllers. The thumbsticks do work, although there's some drift on that one. The L1 and R1 work. R2 works. R1 is jammed. No, L1's jammed. The X, Y, A and B work, and they work. But if I plug a battery in, to come back, turn that off. Now this is guys confused. The battery has got plus and minus, but the battery doesn't connect. The battery that I've ordered doesn't connect the plus and minus. It's got that. So what's the plus and minus on there for? Presumably, you cannot put double A's in. I'm sure you can't. RGH. What's RGH? Modded Xbox reset glitch. Hi Tada. Hi, that'll fix it. So all I wanted to do today is to open this up, find out if it's fixable, and see if I need to order any parts to get it fixed. And I thought I'll come on tonight because everybody streams later. So I thought I'll come on. I'll see if you guys can give us a hand or offer some advice on me taking this apart. There's a screw missing from here. So can I use any of the internal parts from the black ones in the white one? Or are the parts cheap enough anyways? I should just buy some replacement parts. There's missing focus. Obviously it's missing these grips on the sides. Oh dear. Comes apart easy enough. Is it supposed to come apart this easy? What on earth? Hang on. Am I missing something out of here? If that... I've got... There's nothing under there. Oh, there is. I can just see some shapes of buttons there. Is that right? Is that how that fits in there? That doesn't look right to me. Go back to capture. Got the bottom one working. That one's working. Right's not working. Top's not working. Bottom one works. Hold on a minute, there's something. These aren't the same. So I've got that, but it's got different. It's hard to see with the black. Which way up is it supposed to go? Are these... Are the little knobbly bits on the back of here supposed to be all the same size? Because I've got a big knobbly bit here, but this one's got nothing on it. So are they supposed to be all the same size? Or has something snapped off? It doesn't look like something snapped off. I suspect it's been taken apart and put back in the wrong way. Which bloody way does it go in? It doesn't look like it can go in. There's different sized nodules on the It doesn't look like it can go in anyway, mind Jaden. I put the big one towards the bottom. I have a feeling looking at the controller that the big one has to go to the top. So I've got down works, right works, top doesn't work. That goes under the metal ring, does it? And does the Chris, these are it's the metal ring pops off, there's a clip on the front. I've got the metal ring off, but there's different sized pegs on the back of this D-pad. There's a large one, which is there. The other side, which is down here, don't know if you can see because it's really black. That's got nothing on, and I'm presuming the left and the right have got the same size on. Right, that's clipped on. Tiny one goes to the bottom. Bottom. Yeah, I've got the tiny one on the bottom. I clip this back on. I've got no up, got down, got no left and right. I've got no up. No, I've got no up. I had an up. What happens if I press it? Now, oh, that's it. That's triggering by itself. If I've got a clean, I'm gonna pull this out. Yeah. So I'll take that board out and we'll find out what's underneath. I'll get rid of that. So I'll need to take this board out. Yeah. I don't know what's underneath there. I don't even know if I've got a right bit to get in. Yeah, we'll go 1. It's not surprising these things cost a canny bit on. There's loads of. There's loads of stuff inside of them. Now I do have a snap wire, a grey wire. Now I haven't done that. Where does it go to? It goes to a rumble pad, I think. Don't know what this is, yeah. 1.3. I've got a 1.3 to undo these little ones. Seems to be working. This has got no power. And no rumble by the looks of it. I didn't realise there were so many parts inside of these. No power on the battery. Right, well it doesn't look like I can clean. Doesn't look like I can clean under there. Is it possible to take the white? I don't think I'm going to be able to clean underneath there. So I think if those pads, I'm assuming if those pads go, that's it. I'll pop that to one side. Model number 1708. It powers on with the cable. What happens if I plug this in? It powers on with the cable. Oh, I'm gonna have to try and put this bloody thing back together now. Put it together like that. I better unplug it first. There we go. Right, power's on with the cable, but not with the battery. Where's my battery? So I've got no power with the battery. Do you have another 1708? No, I don't. The other one is a 1537. 1537. Let's see if I can have a look for a connector underneath the scope. What's that? Oh, here we're gone. My iPad. Is the battery charged? Like, aye, the battery's charged. You cheeky sod. The battery in the black ones comes on. Why are you, man? The battery's charged up, man. They look a bit... Something's a bit smashed there, isn't it? I don't think that's supposed to look like that. It's meant to be like that. So presuming I should have continuity between there and there. Check for continuity. Where's my multimeter? Well, they've all got continuity, but is there? The part just looks broken. I mean, it looks alright from the back. The battery goes in like that. Check the connector in the middle for continuity. The connector in the middle. Do you mean this connector? The middle one? 12 watching and 5 likes is quite good for me actually, nearly 50% likes. Can I put double A's in here? Because if I can put double A's in here, I can connect my bench power supply up to it while it's open and just clip it onto the battery terminals. Go back to overhead. So, right, we'll do that then. I'll put the power supply on, because that sounds like a good plan. Get the power supply leads. Right, that might help narrow it down a bit. Two AA batteries, 1.5 volts, 3 volts on the power supply. Need to put the back on. I need to put focus. Find out which way it goes. Right. I'm tempted to cut these blooming wires off. That cannot go in like that, can it? When the white one was put back together, those were missing from the white one. They've been bent out of place. That's why I didn't think you could put double A's in. So if that sits like that, top one is minus, negative. Somebody did mention it on the chat a second ago, but so this, oh Howie man, I need to wear. Is that right? Yep, top's negative, the controller's upside down. So if I give that 3 volts, if I turn the bloody thing over now to get it on. Right, turn it back off. Top is negative, bottom is positive. Turn it on. There we go, it's on. Hi Dad, it says on the pins, Philip. Does it? Right, so it works with the AA batteries. So there must be something wrong with that connector, I presume. There's a small chip here, I wonder what that's for. So should we just give that a little bit of a clean with IPA? Well, it doesn't. It's not fixed up because it doesn't work on this battery. It works on AA's, but that little. But this one. What a pain in the arse these are to work on. The D-pad isn't working. The bottom and the left works, but the right and the top are dodgy. But this battery's still not working with this. Rechargeable battery. What's definitely from an Xbox One controller. Yes, the battery is working in these ones. This arrived today. Had some charge. And it works on the black ones. On the batteries, hang on. When I first looked at the controller, it didn't have, it had been put back together, but these battery connectors, they were stuck behind the inside plastic here, so I couldn't see them. So, but presumably they need to be touching them two there. I thought it was just the contacts on these four because I couldn't see these contacts here. So it's not just them four contacts, is it? It's them two contacts also. Am I right? Yeah. They're not bloody working. Oh well. So what's the 4 pins for? Charging. That makes sense. Yeah. Well, that was easy. So whoever's opened this up had the 2 pins that I needed tucked behind the case. That's why it wasn't working earlier. So that's working. But the D-pad, there's a little bit of drift on the controllers, but the D-pad's The D-pad's not working. So can you fix the D-pad? I don't want to peel that off. Is there something I can do with this D-pad? I'll plug it back into the... I'll plug it back into there. And I'll bring up... See if I hit. Come on, camera. I can peel off the white. I can peel that off, can I? Right, let's have a look. Peel off the white and clean with IPA. I have a controller I don't care about. I'll take the white off and see what happens. I'll take the white off this one, see what happens. If the Discord guys say it's okay, it's okay by me. Let's get rid of that. It's in the way. I took the white contacts off a Switch Joy-Con. It was fine. I imagine it's the same. Well, you learn something new every day. Grey rubber pads, where are they? Not on there. Oh, hold on. I didn't have any grey rubber pads. I only had... I've got that with the white on. I've got the round metal thing. But I didn't have... And I had that. There was no grey pads underneath. There's no grey pads between that and that, which I thought was a bit odd. Am I supposed to have some grey pads like this? Is that what I need to... Someone took this apart and not put the grey pads back together. It's the white piece. The grey... What, that? So I don't need grey pads. I keep looking at the chat. Right. What does that look like underneath the microscope? Let's have a quick look. Quick flick. The white bit is the grey pad. Right, I don't have to worry about that then. A little bit. Turn it over. Turn what over? Flip right and turn the white bit over. There you go. This is the white. Yes, I've got it. I've got it. The white bit I took off here. Yes. I'll clean that up there with IPA. Everyone's shouting at us. Stop shouting at us. Should click when pressed. No, they don't click when pressed. No clicky clickies there. They've got indentations. No, they don't click. There's indentations in the middle where someone's been hammering the D-pad. But there's certainly... Oh, hang on. They click when I press them on the other side. They do. But they don't bounce back up. You've got to click them on one side, then turn it over and click it back on the other side. They don't click between... Oh yeah. Yeah. They're clicking, but they're not... They're clicking and staying in. Is that normal? I can turn them back over and click them back out. But there's no... I'm trying to think of the word. There's no click, there's no springing back. They don't spring back. I'll clean it. Right. God. There we go. Clean them, put them back on the board. The word is rebound. Spring back. How did it go back on? And how do I know if I've got them in the right place? That must be right. Because I started peeling at that corner. Right, can I put this back together now? Oh, I wish I took more interest in when I was taking it apart. Yeah, PlayStation 2 controllers are easier to work on. Right, don't need them. B. You're going to be shouting. Someone's going to be shouting at the screen saying that doesn't go there. No rebound. They just pop down and they don't rebound back out. Can someone have a look on eBay and see if you can buy them? Can you buy them? Does anyone know? Off the top of their heads? What am I doing, man? I've just got to look at this controller to find out where they go. I'm struggling to find out where these buttons go, and I've got a controller here. So, A goes at the bottom. X goes there. Xbox logo goes in there. I'll be chuffed as muck if I get this back together. That goes in there. Yes, you can buy them. Yes, they only fit in one place. And I'm using my black controller as the guide to where the buttons go. So, that way when it's the right way up there, opposite. That makes total sense to me. On there. And then this piece. Next. And Excuse me. I'm struggling. I'm gonna miss something out, I know I am. Oh, I've got to put the big... Oh, man. Right. Bigger board first. Got you. I thought I'd missed something out. Upside down. That way. Feel like a complete noob. Alright. You're missing the other board, pet. Right. Is that board in place? So have I missed anything out between that and that? Do I have to put the D-pad goes in the other side, or the D-pad comes in the bottom screws? One. That one in the middle. That's not sitting flush in there somehow for some reason. Not sitting flush, guys. Hold on. Bear with us. D-pad outside. Port in first. Which... I've got to put... Oh. I've got to put the port in before I put this... I've got to put the port in first. Does that go underneath there then? Ah, when you say port in first, you don't mean the... Hold on, because I think that... I'm not in focus, am I? That's not in properly. That's moved. There we go. Something not quite right here, hold on. That's not sitting flat. There we go. There we go. That's sitting nice and flat now. Angular charge port, yes. Chat the video log is If you read the chat, we hear the answer seconds later. I know. Yeah, I know. It's infuriating. Oh, the port's got to come out that little hole, man. There we go. Oh no. The hell. What a swine. Hang on. Hang on. Put that back on there. Getting there. Okay. Right, screws. One. Two. The white part has lost its stickiness. It's held in place at the moment with the plastic underneath. Right. 3 screws on the bottom one and 3 screws on the top one. Is that right? And how the hell does that connect to then? Because that's just dropped out. No idea what that connects to. Just clean the contacts, not the whole white. That will do. Will do. So I'll wait for 6 and 2. Well, I've only got 6 little screws. Bear in mind, someone has been in here before. I've put 3 in there. If I put all 6 in there, I'm not going to have enough screws for the other board. Right, I'll put one over here. Oh, hold on, I've got another 2 screws. Yes, guys. Got that one. Got that one. There's one over here. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Right, I've got 6 screws in there. So I can put this top board, wangle this top board in place. Like this. So that's going to connect up to there. I just can't see where this bloody thing goes. So that's the headphone. There's the contact. That must be the contact for the headphone jack. So the headphone jack sits in there and bridges them contacts just here. Is that right? Must do. Nobody said something in chat for a while, so I hope it hasn't gone off. That little spider looking thing fits between both boards. Yep, got that. Got that. Oh, bugger. Look. I've had an accident. Leave that for the time being. I'll address that. Also, it's got four rumbles. I will address these broken wires at a later date. So I believe I can screw these in now. It looks like there's a screw there. Yeah, I'll solder them back on. If I've got to order a D-pad, it's just a controller that I wanted to be able to test. I just wanted a controller to test the well, I've got the others as well. I feel like I'm missing something here. So I've soldered them back on now as well. If I look at the other side, the bottom one is black. Oh, they're labelled up positive. They're all labelled up positive and negative. I'll solder them on. I've got a bit of a bit of no clean flux on there. Pull that out of that. Just leftover wire on there. Just want to get rid of that leftover wire so it doesn't bridge onto anything. My soldering iron gone off. Where's the grey wire going? Looks like it's joining the black. The grey wire snapped off. When the console's been put back together, it looks like the grey wire's been jammed in the case. When he's put the case, whoever's put the case back together has jammed the grey wire in it, and it's damaged the grey wire. Jumper wire on the trigger motor. No idea. I think that's a little bit too long. Right. The trigger motors, they're just the haptic feedback, aren't they? Is that right? When you talk about trigger motors, haptic feedback? Not too worried about haptic feedback at the moment. So that's on. Black wire. That must be some kind of Bluetooth, is it for the antenna? These need to be fed somewhere around here. Did it go through here? Through the A and the B? Tuck down there, out of the way. Like that. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. I might be able to actually. There's a bit snapped off. I've got a chunk of it snapped off. So I don't know if it's going to be long enough to reattach. So this must go underneath there. Around there, underneath there. Yeah, it's not long enough. Oh. You know, I might just get away with it. It is damaged, but it might have a contact. Put that back under here and see if we can get that back on. Let's have a look. See that it's got a little bit of damage just there. But I might get away with it. Right there. Well, it's on now. Hi to that. So we've got them back on, Nate back on. Back. Can I put the back piece on? I can't see what. If that's a trigger. Sorry. I cannot see what. If that's a trigger, I cannot see where the button is. That's what's confusing us at the moment. That's obviously it's a trigger. I don't know where the button is. Battery pins. Right. Does that come off? Am I supposed to have a gap there? Is that right? We're going to focus? No. That look okay? See if I can get a screw in there. Pull the triggers. Yeah, both triggers are working. That one's not. That one. There's a smashed spring. There's something smashed. That spring. This spring here is out of place. It's not where it's supposed to be. Oh, hold on. Let's click back in. Yeah, push the triggers will go back on. That's back on. Right, let's see if I can get this back in. I've lost my battery terminals. That looks good to me. I'm going to put a... Oh, can I put a screw in there because it goes all the way through? D-pad. The vibration motor's not sitting right. Which one? That look okay? I'll move that out of the way. I think that's okay. The big nobule on the bottom here, that bit goes on the bottom. I need to put the front on before I put the back on. Ah. Done it the wrong way around. No, the big one must go to the top, does it? The D-pad, I'm forgetting which way it goes. The D-pad's got a nodule on the back, a large one, that goes to the top. That goes to the top, doesn't it? I think so. Then I put this plastic spring on. There we go. It's not clicking, that thing. Move these wires out of the way so they don't get jammed. Thumbsticks. Front cover. Yep. Toggles. What toggles? No toggles. I haven't got any toggles. Put the D-pad on. Well, I think the first thing I'm going to test is that battery. There we go. Battery. It's working on the proper battery. Thanks to those contacts that were missing. And I will plug in to the PC. Toggles or thumbsticks, right? And I will bring this back up. Oh dear. Right. D-pad. I still only got 2. Before I took it apart, I got the bottom 2. And now I've took it apart and cleaned it, I've got the top 2. Never mind. Thumbsticks? No, they're not. Triggers. This trigger here, that wasn't working before, but that's working now. They're working. They're working. They're working. There's a bit of drift on that one. And it's got test. Circularity. I don't know what that's for. 10%, 9.7% average hour. This one is the same. 10 point. Am I doing this right, guys? Go round. 10.6 and 9.7. Well, I'm quite happy with that. Where's my mouse? I'd be happier if my webcam would focus when I wanted it to focus. Well, I'm quite happy with that. I've gotten the battery working. I've worked out I need a new white part for the D-pad. And I'd like to say a big thank you to you, all of yous, for giving me some advice on this. And thanks for your help. I can't seem to get those screws back in. Three screws. Yeah, that one's in. It makes it all the worthwhile streaming when you guys come along and help us newbies out. I'll order it a white thing. I'm not too fussed about the thumbsticks being out of whack. It was just for testing. But yeah, that's it. Great. How long have I been on for? 1 hour 42 minutes. It flies. It absolutely flies by when you're doing this stuff. And if you've been here for 1 hour 42 minutes, give yourself a pat on the back. No problem, pet. Well, aye, man, thanks for your help. I did a proper job. Right. I'm going to go and get me tea. And thanks for coming, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'll pop into your own streams when yous are on. I've got another Xbox One S coming, which apparently doesn't come on. I might take I don't know. We'll see. I'll see what happens. I need a retimer chip, I think, for the one I worked on the other day. No, no problem. I can't like too fat to reach me own back. Pat on the back. You do it. Yes, every time you do a job, you do it a little bit quicker, don't you? There's so much to think about when you're taking something apart that you've never took apart before. Taking it apart's the easy bit. Putting it back together is the harder bit. So, I will wish you a good night. It can be quite hard. You put yourself under extra pressure. It can be quite stressful when things don't start going as well as you'd hoped for. Where do these bits go? God knows. Oh, there they are. Right. Good night. And I'll see you over on Coda's Discord chat. And I'm going to stop streaming. You got Danny's donor board to boot. I've got a lot to learn. But good night. See you next one. Bye.